Hi, everyone. It's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And joining me today live is Terra, the creator and co founder of Della Terra Organics. Welcome.
Hi, thank you, Krylios.
Thank you so much for being here. It is such a pleasure. So I just want to start out so our audiences can know. Talk to us a little bit about Della Terra Organics and how did you get it started?
Yeah, of course. This really originally started out of my own need for better self-care.
Hmm.
About at this point, I would say 8 going on 9 years ago, I had stopped wearing sunscreen, which don't do that. But sunscreen is really bad for you. So is a sunburn. So is limiting your sun exposure too much. And I felt sort of trapped between those options and buying products that really didn't align with my need for plant-based wellness. And I did try to shop. I mean, farmers markets in San Diego, every single page of Etsy to the point of crashing my browser. And I could not find anything that met my standards, which I didn't think was too much. I was just asking for all plants and no chemicals. And I gave up and I started making my own.
Yes.
And that at this point snowballed into over 70 products, but more importantly, a focus on community self-care and community wellness. Every one of our interactions, when we have the opportunity to be in person with the community, it's always a self-care consultation, an educational experience that kind of fills people in and walks them along the same path that I had and have been on.
Mm.
And then in the process, they may find products that we make that serve their self-care. And we obviously, of course, always appreciate the support that comes from that.
Awesome, awesome. So you started, with sunscreen and now you have just, expanded and elevated to so many other products. Give me a rundown of some of these products and, what people can look forward to when they think of, picking something up from Della Terra Organics.
Yeah, of course. So it started with sunscreen. We have two sunscreen options. One, which is moisturizing, which I mentioned because it's pretty unique. Like sunscreen, you don't think of typically giving moisture. You think of it making you feel yucky.
Yes.
But when you turn to the plants that we have as a species relied on for 200,000 years, the things you can do are pretty amazing. So on our self-care and hygiene side, we have sunscreen, insect repellent, deodorant that is gentle and works. That's hard to find. Shampoo that bubbles. That was a 6 month research and development process. And
Wow.
basically everything you need for your skin and hair care. And then the other, nearly half at this point of our product line is our full spectrum cannabinoids and our Delta 8 products. And those follow the same concept of all plants, all wellness focused. Anytime we're developing a new product, whether it's out of needs that I've had that I think probably other people will relate to, or community feedback, which tends to guide a lot of our decisions as we add to our
Mhm.
product line, all the ingredients are plants. And we pick those ingredients first based on what plants will accomplish the task we're going for.
Ah.
But equally important, we balance the formula so that you enjoy the smell, the texture, the flavor for our internal CBD products. Because if you don't enjoy it, it does not matter how clean and how good it is. It's not likely to get much use.
Certainly, certainly. And you touched on the CBD products that you do have. What has the response been like since you've entered that space? And at what point did you decide to enter that space?
Yeah. So our CBD line has been so well received. It was, I would say, for about probably 4 years, our most requested product. And we really wanted to fulfill that need. But as a small business, we had to take into account legislation that
Yeah.
might be preventing us taking that risk. So during those years, we were researching, developing, and getting everything in line and ready for the moment when we were finally comfortable with where legislation was at. And that happened spring of 2020
Mm.
when they updated the 2018 Farm Bill to make CBD legal and accessible for everyone, regardless of who they work for. Because previously, certain work areas, government, contracting, military, were no longer allowed to do CBD. So once they reached that point was when we felt comfortable taking that step, that we wouldn't be risking everything we've built, the community that we're serving, by adding this one ingredient. So thankfully, they finally caught up to what I think most of us have for a very long time.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so now that you've been in this, you've been in it for so long, are there any other new products on the horizon that you've not yet dipped your toe into that, you know, you're thinking of adding to the roster soon?
Yes, there are always new products coming. The end goal is that people would be able to get everything they need to serve their self-care and their wellness from us without having to worry about what's in it.
Yeah.
Because all of our ingredients always have been and always will be organic plants. So the end goal really is to kind of be a full service space. Some things that are upcoming, no official dates yet, would be cosmetics, body fragrances. Now, I use the word fragrance with a little hesitation because technically at the chemical scientific level, fragrance is a harmful synthetic compound. But it also, linguistically, fragrance means smell.
Yeah.
So we will be working on 100% organic plant-based body fragrances. Dental hygiene is something I'm pretty excited about that we've been testing.
Oh, that's
and
great.
household cleansing.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so if viewers wanted to learn more about Della Terra, follow, keep up, or, you know, order a whole swath of items for themselves, how could they go about and do that?
Yeah, we always appreciate additional community support. Our Instagram is Della Terra Organics, and our website is also dellaterraorganics.com. We provide full, let's say, consultation along with anytime someone is into buying our products. So if you know what you need, go for it, shop, and we'll ship it out for you right away. But if you have any questions, we provide virtual and in person, if you're local to our event areas, self-care consultations. That might be brief. It might just be answering a couple questions. Sometimes we take a very deep dive. Sometimes I find myself helping people on their first, let's say, their first step down the rabbit hole.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Well, listen, to the viewers, those links will be in the description below. So make sure that you go ahead, you know, pick up a bottle, pick up a packet, pick up whatever you want from Della Terra Organics.org or .com.
.com.
.com. There we go. So those links will be in the description below. Terra, thank you so much for joining me today. Before I even let you go, how did you come up with the name? Because I mean, your name is Terra, of course, so I know that plays a part into it. But how did you come up with the name altogether?
I really like the story behind this. So Terra means earth in both Latin and
Yes.
And rumor has it, I was due to be born in early April, but all those years ago, they didn't know exactly when you'd come. And supposedly they'd already picked Terra, spelled like Earth, when I was due early April. And I actually ended up coming on Earth Day.
Oh, wow.
So that plays a part of it. But Della Terra also, the two words together, translates to of the earth, which all of our ingredients are. Everything that we use is naturally occurring and good for you. So those two aspects together, it just kind of aligned. There wasn't much other option.
I love that. I love that. A wonderful story to close out our segment. So once again, thank you for joining us. It has been such a pleasure. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.